do me, you'll get served with no regard. Boy, don't test me cause I'm tired of teaching lessons. So motherfuck you and that bullshit you're stressing. Cause it ain't nothing but the money flow in this camp. And if you short me, you'll forever wear a stamp. So watch your back and prepare for the hit man. Black for the black and the act will take no shit, and you'll be bumped up, bumped off, no trace. On the Forilla, my nigga, just call me Scarface.
By 1989, with new member Scarface and the reluctant solo artist Willie D in place, the Ghetto Boys would finally bring James Prince and Rap-A-Lot what was needed. A success in the form of the album Grip It.
Because I specifically remember Jay telling me, if this don't work, I'm getting out the game. Because he had been in it for a minute. And he was like, you know, that album that we put out together, myself, Scarface, Bushwick, and Ready Red, that album was the album, Grip It on That Other Level album.
You know, that was my last piece of paper. So, you know, I was like, man, let's ride for this.
I had no idea that it was make it or break it right then. You know, if that was the case, I would have tried a little harder.
The Grip It album was enough to keep Prince and Rap-A-Lot in the game after years of lukewarm releases. But nothing would prepare the fledgling Southern rap label for what would come next. A monumental release in 1991 that would make both the rap label and its founder household names.
I sit alone in my four-cornered room staring at candles. Who got man? We on the radio, dude? Oh, all right. The feature's here. At night I can't sleep. I toss and turn. Candlesticks in the dark. Visions of bodies being burned. Four walls closing in, getting bigger. I'm paranoid, sleeping with my finger on the trigger. My mother's always stressing I ain't living right, but I ain't going out without a fight. See, every time my eyes close, I start sweating and blood starts coming out my nose. It's somebody watching the act, but I don't know who it is, so I'm watching my back. I can see them when I'm deep in the covers. When I awake, I hear a car burning rubber. He owns a black hat like I own, a black suit and a cane like my own. Some might say take a chill, B, but I can't, G, cause there's somebody trying to kill me. I'm popping in the clip when the wind blows. Every 20 seconds got me peeping out my window. Investigating the joint for traps. Checking my telephone for taps. I'm staring at the woman on the corner. It's messed up when your mind is playing tricks on you.
I make big money, I drive big cars, everybody know me. It's like I'm a movie star, but late at night, something ain't right. I feel I'm being tailed by the same sucker's headlights. Is it that fool that I ran off the block? Or is it that clown last week that I shot? Or is it the one I beat for $5,000? Thought he had cane, but it was gold, man, a flower. Reached under my seat, now I'm popping for the suckers. Ain't no use to me lying, I was scared than a monster.
With that particular song, we had like penetrated every door, every avenue of resistance.
Mind Playing Tricks on Me came out. You know, when the video was playing all day on TV, and practically heard the song all day on the radio.
Marquetta Rodriguez owns one of Houston's oldest music stores, Sirius Sounds.
That just exploded everything. Because from that standpoint, they were a household name, and those politicos stood up and took notice finally and decided to give them some of the credit that they deserve.
The Ghetto Boys was a defining moment. Like, you know, you was kind of like, it just was mind-blowing.
You know, you almost wanted to be a part of it, even if you wasn't rapping.
Rap-A-Lot had arrived with the new 1990s version of the Ghetto Boys that included Scarface, Bushwick Bill, and Willie D.
I know the Lord is looking at me, but yet and still is all for me to feel happy. I often drift when I drive, having fatal thoughts of suicide. Bang and get it over with. And then I'm worry-free, but that's nonsense. I got a little boy to look after, and if I died, then my child would be a bastard. I had a woman down with me, but to me it seems like she was down to get me. She helped me out in this, but to me she was just another chick.
I thought they had their own sound. Like I said, I was new in Houston. They had their own sound. They wasn't trying to be like nobody else. And one thing I really admired about them is they always proud to be from from Fifth Ward or South Park or whatever they was rapping about at that time.
This year Halloween fell on the weekend. Me and Ghetto Boys are trick-or-treating, robbing little kids for bags, till an old man got behind our rags. So we speeded up the pace, took a look back, and he was right before our face. We were in for a squabble, no doubt, so I swung and tried to take him out. He was going down, we planned, but this wasn't no ordinary man. He stood about 6 or 7 feet. Now that's the creep I be seeing in my sleep. So we triple teamed on him, dropping them Fifth Ward B's on him. The more I swung, the more blood flew. Then he disappeared, then my boys disappeared too. Then I felt just like a fiend. It wasn't even close to Halloween.
3 different personalities. You know, I got 3 different energies, 3 guys that don't know one another. And most of all, they were in sync with me, with my concepts. And that was real important to me at the time because, you know, I always was like a ghetto boy that wasn't a ghetto boy.
When that song hit, you know, I got a call and when Big Chief hit me and say, hey man, we did it, we finally went gold, triple gold, whatever it was, you know. So I was like, man, and actually at the time, you know, I didn't know, well, say gold, okay, well, what, they found some gold or something? So at the time, you know, I didn't know. So, but when that hit, man, it was like the whole rap game changed.
Originally, the My Mind Playing Tricks record was on my solo album. And it was a saying that my grandma used to always say. You know, she'd be talking to herself and I'd be like, what you talking about, Mama? What is you saying? And she'd say, oh, I don't know, honey, I have my mind playing tricks on me.
I make big money, I drive big cars, everybody know me. It's like I'm a movie star, but late at night, something ain't right. I feel I'm being tailed by the same sucker's headlights. Is it that fool that I ran off the block? Or is it that clown last week that I shot? Or is it the one I beat for $5,000? Thought he had cane, but it was gold, metal flower. Reached under my seat, got my papa for the suckers. Ain't no use to me lying. I was scared.
But when I realized that it was big, we went to one of the radio stations in LA. The format was R&B. They didn't play any rap music. But they broke their format to play Mind Playing Tricks. First time ever, they played a rap song. And it was in rotation. And we pulled up to the station at like 6:30 in the morning, and it was lit up like, you know, it was in the middle of the day. It was 5-year-old kids out there, 60, 70-year-old men and women out there. All the people that work in the front offices, they was up there, and nobody wanted to miss the Ghetto Boys. Everybody was there. And people were calling in.
Prince, who once ran a car lot as a second business at Rap-A-Lot Studios, turned his focus solely to music. His eyes for talent continued to wander. He signed such artists as Gangsta Nip, Big Mike, Big Mello, Seagram, and the group that took Rap-A-Lot into the stratosphere, the Ghetto Boys.
And to witness the glow on all the artists' face, you know, because a lot of them at the time didn't even believe that this could happen because they had, you know, been screwed around by so many people prior to me until they were, you know, so passionate about the art. They had enough sense to just show up.
The Ghetto Boys would soon branch out as individual members, releasing a series of gold and platinum solo albums on their own. But Prince also enjoyed a string of hits from other artists who would span more than 2 decades.
Texas gotta be filled. I'm a bit, so it's automatic when I be swinging my wide frame. 4 foes to 24s, I'm subject to glide, man. Like a pimp without the limp, but still so fly when I slide, man. Plus I'm lethal, fully loaded. Ain't no taking my ride, man. We gangster, and it ain't too much you can do to stop us. Don't try to knock us, cause these diamonds got boppers trying to jock us. We the best at what we gon' be, and these haters know it. So haters hate us to death, and I know cause these haters show it. I only ride alone so they can picture me rolling. And for them jackers they can fly, just picture what I be holding. Them hollow points will make you picture just how fast they'll be folding. A few of them I had you leaking till you're dead or you're swollen, but still I ride like the law, floating above everything. I'm screwed up click until it's over. Fresh off the chain, peep the slang.
Lots of money and women, that's how we bow. Green for all of y'all that seem to satisfy us all indeed. Don't even trip after you ladies like to bow too. Love to burn trees and get tight. Sip drinks and let the kinky things survive. And spend money like you sick. But I's a player, I's will never have the trick. Good boys. What's happening, Mr. Big Man? With all your money and cars, I see you walking around town like you some kind of star. I'm
satisfied with my ride, I don't ask much, but people talk and they diss, they heckle and laugh. But I'm rolling, car not stolen, probably never will be. It's much too golden, smoking, eating, feeling fine, and my lack feels 79.
Never had a player like me. Call when you leave, when you go, when I receive it. The team ain't winning, but my heart, I believe. You never had a player like me. Is it true that you never had a player like me? Somebody who can roam and can roll like me. Take it home, get it on, all alone, baby.
I wish some more would try to take my pride. I wish some more would act like he gon' ride. I'ma go outside, pop the trunk, and come back in the club with the sound hardcore. And make the whole club hit the goddamn flow. And make the whole club hit the goddamn go. Cause I'm a renegade if you ain't goddamn no.
Everything's tight, sitting on right. Chrome lady flows and on my ride. Yes, we're gonna fuck with your mind.
We gon' fuck with your mind.
Everything's tight, sitting on right. Chrome lady flows and candy on my ride. Yes, we're gonna fuck
So, brother
with
number one coming at you.
It's official. One leash the beast, the pop shit. Yep. Jay Gritz got a new to stop shit. I cop from ranches to drop shit. And like Mayweather, Duracell, a box shit.
I'm from the West Coast, I never ever crip walk. I'm like the Birdman, Platinum Grill, Big Cross. And I'm trying to sell a few mil like Chris Cross. I'm ultra cocky, tell a chicken get lost. This the boss and get your lips ripped off. I let off, your whole click's off. What you know about 100 on the wristwatch?
Gangster, G-A-N-G-S-T-A, man a gangster. The best to come up out of PA, man a gangster. Seldom seen but always heard, a real gangster. More than just a 7-letter word. A gangster ain't your clothes, a gangster ain't your hat. Your watch, ring and chain, no, a gangster ain't that. A gangster can have that, but he ain't gotta show it. Cause with or without it, he's still gangster and you know it.
Do you wanna ride in the backseat of a caddy, chop it up or do or die? Do you wanna ride in the backseat of a caddy, chop it up or do or die? It was 7-double-L-P-M, fly love to them laughing the BM, sipping Seagram, chewing on the tree stems, touching on my faux film.